Hello guys, this is my first fanfiction. Today we're going to do a Ben 10 and Warhammer crossover. This event takes place in Omniverse, and this time, Ben doesn't receive the Omnitrix that Athmos gave him. Ben kept the Ultimatrix. So Paradox comes to Ben and asks him to go to a universe where there is only war and bring peace in there. Ben is reluctant, thinking that he may not be able to do it. Ben decides to go to Asmut first and ask Asmut to give him more effective Ultimatrix. Ben at first checked Galvan Prime, hoping to find Asmut. Ben waited for a few minutes before Asmut came. And then Ben asked Asmut for a new Omnitrix. Ben asked for a better Ultimatrix than what he currently had. After explaining what Paradox asked him to do, Asmut agrees. But before Ben head up, Asmut activated the Master Control in Ultimatrix version 2. Ben goes back to Paradox and agrees. Now Paradox open a portal to send him to Warhammer universe. As Ben emerges from the portal, he sees both Necrons and Eldar fighting. He do not know which side is the good one in here, and he do not know what the sides are fighting for. Ben decides to check in the battlefield. Of course, Ben at this point is not aware that his new Ultimatrix has anti-death failsafe. Ben contemplates on what to do. Ben at first sees Swampire, but decided that he does not know them much and thinking that they might be fireproof, Ben decides to turn the dial once more and finds Big Chill. Ben decides to use Big Chill instead. Tries to enter the battlefield between Necrons and Eldar, but both sides try to kill him. Ben uses Big Chill's intangibility to avoid hit. As the battle continued, Ben decided to try to freeze the Necron instead. Ben is having a difficult time with fighting both at once since he can't determine the good guys yet. Ben decides to go ultimate. Ben decides to use his ice freezing breath to create an ice wall build. Ben is heavily outnumbered, then ultimate Beagle can't face too many numbers at once. Ben decided to temporarily halt his freezing breath and decides to fly away instead. As Ben continues to fly away, he saw a wounded Eldar. He decided to check what's going on down there. When Ben goes down, he saw that the Eldar was severely wounded. Ben decides to help, but first he landed. When landed and saw the wounded Eldar, Ben decides to check the surroundings. As Ben tries to check the wounded Eldar, the other Eldars guarding Farseer Taldir decided to shoot him. Ben uses ultimate Beagle's intangibility to pass through the bullets. Ben decides to ask what are they fighting for. They answer that they wanna win the war. Ben as ultimate Beagle tries to ask but they shoot him again. But Ben decides to go intangible to avoid it. Ben asks why do they want to win the war. They answer that if they lost, their soul will be destroyed. Ben at first was shocked at this. Ben decides to help them, but the elders were reluctant at this but agrees. Ben decides to use Echo Echo. He remembered he has master control and instead of pressing the Ultimatrix he instead instantly transported to Echo Echo. Ben remembers what he did before in transforming Echo Echo clones individually. Ben Prime transforms to upgrade. An Echo Echo clone transforms to Ultimate Echo Echo. Lastly, the third clone transforms to Diamond Head. The first one to move is Ben Prime as upgrade. Ben decides to merge with an Elder tank and use it to overwhelm the Necron. It is effective since the Necros has been extremely slowed down by his abilities. After upgrade has severely damaged the Necron's forces, Ultimate Echo Echo moves next. It seems like that the Necrons were continuously no match against Ultimate Echo Echo Constant Assault. As the battle continues, the Necrons' number seems to be extremely diminishing. That Ultimate Echo Echo begins to signal Diamond Head to move in. Diamond Head starts moving into the battlefield. Diamond Head assaults the Necrons. It seems like the Necrons is attacking the Eldars. Diamond Head decides to use his crystal powers to create some wall. As the battle continues, the Necrons were almost obliterated due to Ben's efforts. As the battle ended, Taldir decided to congratulate Ben. With Taldir not knowing Ben's real name, he just calls him Strange One. Ben reverted back to Echo Echoes. The clones has been absorbed back. Then there is a flashback of Ben and Paradox talking. Ben remembers Paradox told him human race were not the good guys in this universe. He decides to transform to Big Chill instead. Ben reverted back to Big Chill. He decides to check if there are any Necrons. Ben remembering a flashback during his talk with Taldir that Necrons can resurrect. He doesn't feel much guilty knowing that the Necrons are not totally dead, because he do not break his moral code at all. He talks to Parcel Tardir. He asks if he really has to kill. Then he responds yes. Still being shocked at this, asks if there is any other way. Taldir responds no. The Taldir decides to talk with Big Chill in the Eldar base. As Big Chill decides to talk to Taldir about the war, Taldir responds that it was started by the following races: Orcs, Imperium of Man, Necrons, Tyranids, Dark Eldar, and Chaos. Ben decides to ask what those races are. After a long talk, Ben decides to formulate a plan on how to bring peace to this universe. After a few moments, Ben decides to take rest. Ben, not having realizes that he is being ordered to be guard to make sure he won't try to backstab them. Ben, not knowing that he is being followed by guards, decided to continue walking and revert back to his human form. The guard saw this, reported to the Farseer immediately. Ben, still unaware about what happened, still continued to rest for a minute because fighting the Necrons has been an exhausting day. Meanwhile, the guards had finally arrived. Elder Farseer Tardir, hearing that Big Chill was a human, make her disappointed, and the other elders as well, because the humanity was their enemy. They decided to capture Ben and interrogate him on why he arrived here in the first place. As Ben is caught off guard by the elders attacking him, Ben is being captured and trapped into an interrogation room. Taldir, not sensing warp presence, and other elders for that matter, were shocked to see that Ben doesn't contain any warp presence like other living things. Their first question is, where did Ben came from? Ben answers he is from an alternate universe. The elder, thinking he's lying, asks him to prove it. Ben thinks of a way to prove it. Ben replies that if he's from this universe, Taldir would have surely sent a warp presence in him. Taldir and other elders, not sensing warp presence in him, realize that he might be telling the truth. Then the elders ask how he is able to transform. Ben shows his ultimate tricks, the elder asking what's so special about his device. Ben replies that the ultimate tricks was created by the smartest person in his universe, named Asmuth. Ben replies that Asmod created it to contain alien DNA and also be able to evolve that certain alien transformation. As an elder authorarch asked Ben how many forms this device contained, he replied, "It contains over 1 billion." Elders were shocked by this. Then the elders asked Ben if he could give them the Ultimatrix. Ben replies no, as it is merged with his DNA. The elders asked Ben if he can give them the Ultimatrix. Ben replies that if somebody else uses it, it will self-destruct. Ben, remembering that Asmuth set a new protocol like that to prevent it from being stolen. The elders then ask how is he going to prove it. Ben activated a recording of Asmuth saying that if the Ultimatrix is used by somebody else other than Ben, it will self-destruct. In order to prevent evil hands from using it, the elders are shocked by this. Random authorarch asked Ben on how did he ended up in this universe in the first place. Ben replies he came here to try to stop the endless war and bring peace. The elders at first were laughing at Ben's purpose. Then they asked him why would he want to do that. Ben replies he is a hero. Elders were shocked by this at first. They think Ben is lying. They tried to kill him. Ultimatrix says anti-death failsafe activated. The anti-death failsafe has been triggered. And then the Ultimatrix began to cycle through Ben's selections of transformation. Then transforms him to Diamond Head. Bright light shines, Ben has transformed into Diamond Head. And then Ben yells Diamond Head in front of the elders. The elders ask if it's necessary for him to yell his alien's name. Ben replies it's not. He just prepared to do that. It's just a certain habit of his. And they decided that they will believe Ben for now. That's it for part 1 of this fanfiction. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want more.